And you might want to know this because there's two ways. Because either you're giving negative love to your romantic partner potentially, or your romantic partner is giving you negative love. And I think it's really important to have this information because you want to avoid this drama and toxic relationship. That's really how it's really started off. So let's get started. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I am a creator of Calling in My King. I help transform women to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, transactional analysis, and so that she becomes the queen of love. So let's get started what negative love comes from and where it arrives. First, I'm going to tell you what it is and how you prevent it. I have spoken about negative stroke in my transactional analysis videos. You're more than welcome to review that in the drama triangle, how that might played off. I think it's really clear and important to know why this is actually happening and where is it coming from. So negative love doesn't sound very romantic, but however, it's individuals who are seeking for attentions, and it doesn't matter if it was negative, it was something that they could seek out. Yes, we have heard about positive strokes. That means they are equally being rewarded for those good behaviors. But bad behavior also equally gets attention as well. That's why it occurs in the relationship. So they were trained as a young individual, young man or woman, and they were seeking attention. They didn't get noticed, for example, for cleaning up. They didn't get rewarded for those good behaviors. So acting out, being bad behavior, got attention, either somebody he or she was seeking for love for. And they got that by doing bad behaviors, got them the reward that they were looking for, which is seeking attention. So when this occurs and it actually creates a habit, and so that's built into our ego system. So, and that's stating that in order for me to create bad behaviors, I can justify my bad behavior in order to get attention. And because they were trained in their youth that good behavior does not get attention. Here's another example. Maybe when they were cleaning, they didn't get noticed by their mother. However, the dad is an alcoholic and he taught his little child how to hide the alcohol. So he grew up knowing that in order to get attention or somebody to play with him or her, that bad behavior is considered to be rewarded. So he got attention by his dad because he was able to hide the alcohol. But when he was cleaning for his mother, she barely even noticed those things about him. A pat in the back, but he got a pat in the back for hiding alcohol. So do you see the difference there? So it comes off anything in negative space. So that means either when he grows up or she grows up, negative behavior is being rewarded. So they could be doing things like almost sounds like and act like sabotaging the relationship so he gets an attention. So he could do things that are hurtful, or she, the individual, could do things as hurtful in the relationship so that they can get an attention. And that could be very challenging in a relationship. So how do we prevent this from happening? We want to reward those people for good behavior. So that we call them good strokes. So if they're bringing in flowers, you always can say thank you and acknowledge them for those behavior. Any negative behavior that is not immoral and unethical, You got to be able to talk to them and say that this is how I want to be treated and how it really makes me really happy and really gets my attention when you do these great things. Verse with when you lecture them is like, when I notice the bad behavior, because you point out what he did, so he knows that or she knows that this behavior was noticed. Verse with how it should be done. And that again, like you're training how to be with each other at the end of the day. And there's a huge learning curve with that. You know, we hear things about lying, and then when they come out with the truth, we want to like really get mad and get angry, and it's such an easy place to like give them that negative stroke. And that's what they're looking for, not giving in to that negative stroke. And it's so key here because that's going into the toxic relationship, and that's not really needed. So I really hope that I have provided you some information, give you an example, and things that you can prevent going into a toxic relationship, either with your behavior or their behavior, or catch it in the action. And you have to go, time out, we got to roll back and reset here. And sometimes you just need space and then think about it and then go into the actions. Like, we need to talk about this behavior on a different date, and you point out what time and date that conversation is gonna happen, because it's so key to follow up so they don't feel abandoned. A lot of negative strokes always feel abandoned, and that's why they're seeking out those negative love. All right, so I hope I have helped you and give you some clarification of what it is, how does it look like, and what to do next. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to hearing about your story. Leave a comment down below. All right, if there's a will, there's always a way. All right, bye now. Look, if you're serious about being fearless in love and ready to be treated like a queen, links is down below to book a time. I got over 100 videos on YouTube, and I post new videos every week. So make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You get notified when new videos goes live. If your friend is actually stuck in love, share and like my video. I do take requests on topics and answer your burning question about your relationship. So just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.